Hello everybody, welcome back to American Truck Simulator. Once again, we are going to drive a Kenworth T660. We are in Dallas, and we're going to go to New Orleans with some paint here from Chevron. So yes, we are on the coast-to-coast map modification for the game. So that's how we are in this area. So let's check it out. Let's head up into the cab. Nothing special. It's pretty much the default SCS interior of a Kenworth. And we'll get things going. All right, let's go ahead and fire up the T660 here. You'll notice right off the bat the mirrors are not they're not working with the FOV mod, so those are not happening. Also, the interior is very basic. We don't even have a GPS. See, you change your different things with the I key, but other than that, I keep it on the minimal one, and we'll just roll with the secondary version of that up so you guys can follow along where we're at on the roadway. Let's go ahead and push the parking brake in, and we should be good to go. I already did my tug test and everything, and we're hooked up to the trailer. This truck does not have advanced coupling, so that is out of the question. I pretty much just chose this truck because I've always liked the look of the T660. It's got a 450 horsepower ISX in it, and we are on an Eaton Fuller 18 speed. That is what came with it by default. So the interior is a automatic, and just like a lot of different truck, hold on, it's very loud through this area here. I was gonna say, just like a lot of different trucks that I get for American Truck Sim, the interiors can be the automatic version like the Cascadia was, but I choose to drive the manual version of them because I have, you know, a stick shift and everything, and it's fun to drive, to grab some gears. Oh man, nobody out here for days. That's bright though. That's some bright roadway. Okay, so looks like we're gonna get on the highway out of Dallas, and we'll get over in the right lane then. There we go. But yeah, so Coast to Coast has been updated quite a bit. It now requires, I mean, he made several versions of it, but the version that I'm running is the one that requires the Oregon, DLC, and all the other ones, New Mexico and all that. And the reason for that is because you want to have those assets, and I've got to say, it's pretty awesome to see these different towns. Like, it used to be really bare bones, and right here it feels like what it used to be. See that KLM 74 over there? It feels like what it used to be, like not a lot here and everything. This is just the Dallas area I've noticed so far, because I've been to some other places on the mod, and it seems okay. But keep in mind, it will be a little desolate here and there because it is a mod. It's not SCS. All those trucks getting on the highway, and that's what we're doing too. There's another plane. We're by the Dallas-Fort Worth Airport. You can actually see it modeled over there to our left. Yep. You can see the tower and all the planes. Pretty darn cool. All right, slow this puppy down here. And keep in mind, you're probably going to see police cars that are not from the right states and stuff like that, but other than that, it's nice to be using it again and to go different places, because we've been everywhere. Like I think I scoured most of all, if not all of Oregon, so I was ready for something different. You know how I am. I can't do the same thing over and over and over again. Only so many times, I guess. A Coca-Cola truck, that's cool. I just make sure nobody was going to be going straight through that light, so we could just get on the highway. This has got that split axle back there on the trailer, so we have that toolbox there. That's going to make it more difficult to turn. We'll have to keep that in mind when we are backing the trailer in. Looks like we're just going to stay in this lane. Now, one thing I've noticed, nobody's coming, thank God, but look at this. Oh, this one isn't bad, okay? So this on-ramp is actually pretty good, but in a lot of the off and on ramps you'll see in this mod, they just dump off onto the road with, like, you think it's bad enough when SCS doesn't give you anything. Well, this mod can be brutal. It can just throw you onto the highway with not even a shoulder. So always things to consider when you're using modifications to the game. All right, we can go into 6. 7 is just not doing it there, going up that hill. And I think the reason why the road looks so bright outside is because I'm using the real graphics mod. And it's just something to do with this road texture, but not all the roadways look like this. So that's okay. But I have noticed if you look on the map, oh, like here, I think you're gonna get to see what I'm talking about, where it just dumps you onto the highway. You get nothing. Well, you get a little bit of a shoulder there, but I mean, look at that, just straight on the road. Jeez, that's like snow. It's so bright. Why is it doing that? It's just, it doesn't like this this particular texture on the ground. I'm sure it'll change up after a while, or if this when the sun starts going down. Oh, up ahead, we'll be out of this asphalt. So, or we'll be on the asphalt. We'll be off the concrete. That's what I meant to say. Anywho, hope you had a good weekend. My God, I can't speak. It is early on this Monday, but hopefully you did have a good weekend. We had a lot of fun. We had some friends over. We hung out there, and then we went over to their house yesterday, and Nicole did her hair. So that was pretty cool. Took off most of the weekend and just relaxed. It was nice. I see up here, this wouldn't have been here before these big, huge trees. Had we not had the... man, I'm sorry. Words are very difficult for me today. That's a really cool car that just pulled in front of me there. That's Subaru. If you didn't have the Oregon DLC, you wouldn't get to get those trees. There we go. We're good on fuel. Don't need any of that. We have full tanks. I've been trying to get one of those cool oversized loads, though. The ones like with a boat on them or a train or something like that. I think that'd be pretty cool. It's 75 through here, but we're not going to be getting up to that anytime soon. Although we had a line of slow cars on the right, so let's just get in the left lane and get around them all. So we should be leaving Texas shortly, and we will be in Louisiana. Oh, this truck just pulled out right in front of us. No problem. We do have a Jake brake. Yeah, see, I'm just following the flow of traffic here on the 20 because they're slamming the brakes up there in front of us, and I don't want to be having to jump into them myself. Now, this T660 mod came out a while ago, and then it was updated. So I don't think it got very much love after this particular update we're using. So I think that's why it's so basic. But maybe there's just not a huge desire for a Kenworth T660. Another thing you'll notice during the drive on this map is that you'll see things like that where the grass pops up through the ground. But we're outside of Tyler, Texas here. Finally gonna get into 8 high. We might actually make 75. I don't know. Well, I'm gonna take a screenshot and I'll be back. Okay, we are back. Got a pretty cool screenshot there with Texas behind us. Well, I don't think we've made it to the state line yet. We're still in Texas. Let's see. We can set our cruise control here soon. Let's Jake brake back down to 75. 80 isn't going to be too smart. Some road construction over there. Road construction, my God, my God. Thank you, Corvette. The four-wheeler. Get in front of us and hit the brakes while I'm setting my cruise control. I'm happy with 74. That'll work. Well, no, actually, we can go a little faster than that. Crank it up to 75. Okay, you're going to do that. You got to watch him. They love to get in front of you and start slamming the brakes. That, and they like to dart out in front of you, too. It's a very realistic driving experience. I want that trailer, the 2 engines, airplane engines. I haven't been able to find those yet, but we will eventually. But I figured, what the hey, we'd try the T660. I did buy a garage in Dallas, so I can actually throw a bunch of trucks in that garage now. And we can add to our collection. One truck I've been trying to get to work, haven't had too much luck with it, is the W900A. I thought it'd be fun with the Coast to Coast mod to get the truck that was used in Smoking the Bandit. We could do the Bandit run, where you go from Atlanta to Texarkana and back within 28 hours. But it's been a long time since that truck has been shown any love. The W900A, that is. Okay, you are going super slow. What are you doing to us here? If I have a horn in this thing. I do. Also, I think the next truck we're going to do is something like that. I've been wanting to do a cab over. I know some people have been asking me to drive a cab over, so we might do something like that, or an Argosy. That's a cool looking truck. Really cool. Get around, well, we'll just stay in this lane for right now, because these guys are going slow, and we're doing, we want to get back up to our 75 here if we can, because we're loaded up and trucking. But look at this. Like, this looks so much better than what it used to. Like, this used to just be the grass, you know, the floor texture there, as you see, the foliage on top of it. It used to be just that, and no trees and nothing. And now it's a lot better. Oh, we're coming on the Louisiana state line. How about that? There is the sign right there. Louisiana state line. Welcome to Louisiana. I think we're going to go through Shreveport before we start making our way south. Yep, and we're going to get over, of course. Of course we are. Don't mind me, buddy. I'm just going to slot in right here behind you. Texarkana, look at that. Exit only. We don't want that one. Or do we? No, we don't. We want the next one. But see, Texarkana's in the game. And it'd be cool to do a bandit run, I think. Well, I'll keep messing around with it. I'll see what I can find. But if you guys know of a working W900A and the Snowman's trailer, be sure to shoot it my way. I would love to do that. Well, one of the good things about having these really, really fisheye mirrors is that you can see pretty well when you're getting on an intersection like this, or you're getting on an on-ramp to a highway. So we're on Highway 49 going south now. ADM. Using all my gears up. Although I gotta say, the 450 horsepower seems adequate enough. We have 38,922 pounds of paint, so it could be worse. All right, now we can go finally down to 8 low. And then we'll get to 8 high here shortly. Pretty darn cool. I did a live stream the other day of American Truck Sim, and we drove all the way out to Dallas from, I believe it was Flagstaff. That's a pretty good amount of driving. When you go through Childress, Texas, there's a set of lights on the highway, and man, oh man, that was a traffic jam. I mean, it was an absolute standstill of traffic for a while. And I got screwed because I had to get off at the way station right before Childress. And when I got back on the highway, it was a mess. So, all right, everybody's hitting the brakes up here. I'm not really sure we're going to get back over after this guy. I'd rather be in the right lane than the left lane here. It's only 3:30 p.m., so we haven't hit rush hour traffic yet. That's one thing I do love about the AI traffic mod that I'm using is that it does change the flow of traffic depending on the time of day. Like at night, 2 in the morning, you'll only see a couple cars out on the road. It's really cool. What are they doing up here? They don't even know. Look at that. We got some swamp. No, it looks like a pond or something there. I always think that's my engine like breaking down, but it's that guy. Okay, we're watching traffic here. There's a huge exit. Bunch of stuff. It's a massive truck stop. Look at that truck stop. And we don't need it, but wow, it's supposed to be purple. It's a massive truck port. The IHOP over there. Look at that flag up on that hill there. That's really cool. Another truck stop up there. I don't know if the purple colors and stuff are supposed to be like that or they're missing textures. It's possible. Nonetheless, we'll stay south on 49. But I plan on with the American Truck Sim series right now until we get another state from SCS. We'll just kind of play it by ear and we'll explore this map, the coast to coast, and it's always being worked on. Look at the horsies. We used to play a game when we were younger where you spot the white horse. Did you ever do that? Maybe that was a Midwest thing, but we would always spot the white horses. That's a neat looking vineyard there. That's pretty cool. I know we're not maintaining our lane very well. We're just kind of gawking, but hey, that's all right. We're outside of Chopin. I do have to say, though, with the AI mod and the Coast to Coast mod, we're looking pretty. By the way, stay tuned to the very end of the video. I will show you my profile options. I'll show you my graphics options. I'll do all of that in one swing. We haven't done that in a while. Man, we're getting some major frame drops here as we drive through Chopin. Let's just double check. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I don't know if the frame drops are wreaking havoc on the actual game or not, or the recording of it. Probably not. But yeah, stay tuned to the end and I'll show you my graphics options and the mods I'm using. And I'll also show you how I have this map mod working. There's some people that say they just can't get coast to coast to work, and I don't understand it. It's very simple. You download it and make sure it's top priority. It's one file. But also, if you're new to modding American Truck Sim, you have to get used to the location of the mod folder in your My Documents American Truck Simulator folder. Inside there should be a folder called mod. If there is not one, you make it. You make one that says mod. I'm going around all this. And that's how you do it. Oh, I love those pickup trucks. Man, they're the best. A quarter ton. Nice Silverado. We're in Alexandria, Louisiana. And look at this. I mean, it's flourishing how detailed this map mod has become. I mean, sometimes you run into the spots that don't have a lot, but I mean, look at, for this not being SCS, bravo. Hats off to you. You did a great job. We're gonna get around this guy. Got stuck on that hill a little bit. We'll wind her back up. Don't you worry. Calling Baton Rouge. Operator, won't you put me on through? 137 miles to Baton Rouge. It's a Garth Brooks song. Not those lyrics, but the song. The Garth Brooks song. Yeah, a lot of frame popping around here real bad. I don't know if it's the traffic mod or if it's part of the map mod that's causing that. That's real bad right there. Hey, we have mile markers. Mile marker 55. Hitting these hills and I'm not even realizing it. Oh, that's beautiful on the left there. NASCAR. That's a beautiful field. Really cool. One thing, it is very tough to look around at the map and move your head with the track IR and maintain your lane at the same time. It's pretty difficult, not gonna lie. We haven't had to use cruise again for a while. I don't like when they do that. They get in front of you and popping them brakes on. Lafayette, 52 miles, 105 to Baton Rouge. Let's check this again. Boom, boom, boom. I've never seen too many frame drops like that on this map mod so far. So it was very alarming. But there's a lot going on here, that's for certain. This isn't our exit, so we just get to keep on keeping on. Another thing with this Kenworth T660 is that there's some customization options to it, but you want to get the air cleaner lights, even though there's not an actual air cleaner. You get the air cleaner lights because no matter what, those little Coronas are still mapped on the truck, so you'll still have that. Boy, it does feel like we're like in a 3-lane highway outside of Louisiana, or outside of New Orleans. This is cool. And we're exiting up here, so let's go ahead and get over again. Oh, no, not this one. It's the next one. Oh, it's a cloverleaf. Okay. Is this an exit only lane? No. Okay, sweet. They're slowing her down. Let's turn our secondary lights on here. There we go. Slow her way down. Turn off the engine brake. Watch our trailer back there. Slow down. It's a cool interchange. The trees. Oh, nice. We actually have a little bit of an acceleration lane here. Not much, but hey, it'll do. We'll take it. A very wide lane right here. So luxurious. Let me know if you know what that's from. And it was a classic 90s television show. What is this river? We're coming up on the Atchafalaya Basin. Right, Atchafalaya Basin. Look at that. We got like swamp. That is neat. Look at the outside view here. There's nobody around for miles. You see the swamp? That's cool. There's a blimp over there on the right of us. Lining her back up. We're into 8 low. This is cool though. Like it feels like totally different than any other place I've been in this in the whole game. Some slow traffic ahead. Got a big bridge coming up. This is so neat. I'm enjoying it. 56 miles to New Orleans. We'll hit Baton Rouge before, since it's right outside of it. This is the Mississippi River. Holy crap. Old Muddy Miss. Look at that. Holy crap. We're going to have to do this outside view here. Look at that. Crossing the Muddy Miss. That is slick. I like that. Huge frame drops, man, though. I don't know if it's the traffic mod doing that. For those of you guys that do have, what are we doing? We don't know where the right? Yep, towards New Orleans. We're in Baton Rouge right now. But those of you that are running the coast-to-coast map, is it a thing that you deal with? The frame drops. Okay. There's a very interesting exit. So we get off here, and now we're getting on Highway 10. And we're gonna go continue south towards New Orleans. New Orleans. But you can say it like Nolans. Little road underneath us there. The truck stopped in the middle of the damn highway as usual. Another exit for Baton Rouge. Man, Baton Rouge is mastiff. Mastiff? Yeah, what is this, a dog? It's mastiff. Massive. That's what I meant to say. I'm pretty surprised that I didn't get a night run in this. I lucked out a little bit. Gulfport's 101, but we're outside of New Orleans, so we should be stopping soon. I don't want to get too crazy here on passing people. Well, this guy's going super slow. I think we have time to get around him. Let's do it. I love like the swamps modeled like this. This is really neat. I mean, I definitely get frame rate issues, but it's worth it if you don't have to deal with it all the time. Worth it to have these new cities. These are cool. Stay in the left lane. We'll get around this Ford Bronco and then we'll get over. That will be our plan of action. I'm not really sure when our exit is coming up. It looks like it is going to be coming up soon enough. Okay, so this is the end of 10, and now we get on 610, which is probably a business loop, I would imagine. It's usually what that means. New Orleans discovered. Hey, we made it to New Orleans, everybody. That's what I'm talking about. Our drop off is up here. Yep, this is our exit. Oh man, this is detailed. New Orleans is. Jake brake all the way down the hill. There we go. And we're making a left. We're going to Cat. No, not Cat. We're going somewhere else. I just can't read it. Probably should have gone there. Probably should have gone there. Nope, we're gonna get the green. That'll work for me too. Where are we going? We're going to Syntax. That's what it is. I was like, what the hell is that? Syntax. We made it before sundown. Even better. We got him when we're 40. Coors Light. Yeah, these frame drops gotta be from the map itself. Well, that and having all the cars on it as well. That's what we're dropping right there at that building. So maybe the map needs a little bit of optimization, love. Because there's a lot of detail happening right here, I can tell you that. My computer is no slouch. Oh, I see we're dropping right there. I see the lines. Okay, we're pulling in right here. Turn our flashers on. And looks like we're going to be dropping right over here. Okay, so not terrible. I say this now. But I remember these split axles in the back are a bitch. So we'll give ourselves plenty of room here to do this turning maneuver. Don't mind me. My Lord, what are they hammering away at there? Quite a bit. All right, so we give ourselves plenty of room here. And straight on back. Oh, we killed it. Damn. Maybe I did hit these crates. I didn't think I did, but I think I'm just on a dirt pile. Gotta give it a lot more gas. There we go. I'm gonna just walk it back. So close. I might have borked it right at the end there. Trying to get it on that other side of the white line. And it's not green, so they're not happy with me. Aha! There we go. We got it. Let's go ahead and straighten it out. And straight back again. There we go. Park and brake. Using my ASP heavy hauler, the heavy hauler. And if you guys want to get an ASP heavy hauler, a link is in the description below. If you don't know what that is, check out my other video on it. And use the coupon code JFAV, all caps JFAV, to receive a discount on it. There's only 10 coupons. I don't know how many are left, so it's hard to say. Let's go ahead and pop that off. Excellent 425 miles, 7 hours, 34 minutes, 58.1 gallons of fuel consumed. Wasn't that bad of a run, honestly. It really wasn't too bad. Well, folks, that is going to do it for this episode of American Truck Simulator. Remember, feel free to leave a comment below about what truck you'd like to see, and maybe we'll even try to head your way on the map. I'll see you guys next time. Take care. All right, if you made it to the very end of the video, let's jump into options. We'll go to graphics. I'll show you what I have going on here. Full screen mode is what I record in. Brightness right there in the middle. Resolution is 1440p is what I'm running on my monitor. I've got a refresh rate set to default. Vertical synchronization's enabled. Scaling, this is a big one. I always have that maxed to 400%. That's how you get that real crisp look on the edges, and it really makes the MLAA work pretty decent. So that's checked. HDR's checked. Depth of field's checked. Sun shafts, color correction, all that's good to go. I have high on everything except for shadow quality set to ultra. Anisotropic filtering's maxed. Normal maps, traffic headlights, secondary vehicle lights, high for light visibility ranges, and pedestrians are checked. Also, on the controls, this is what we're running here. We've got the Thrustmaster TS PC Racer. The gear shift there is a TH8A. I don't know why it calls it a T500 RS. It's a TH8A shifter. And then the Fanatec CSL Elite pedals. I have the CSIO SKRS shifter. Like I said, buyer beware. I wouldn't spend money on that particular item. I would look at Tech Affliction. And then the ASP heavy hauler, the button box that I've been showcasing. That is the other thing that I use. So when I change out transmissions, I jump down here to shifter layout, and I've got Fuller 18, 13, and 10. So I can jump right between them right there. And advanced is what you want that set to. So that is what I'm working with in the options. Let's go ahead and go to profiles. Yes. And we'll jump out of that and go to the mod manager here on the one I'm using now. This particular profile, I can't remember where I got it a long time ago. That had a lot of money in XP just maxed out so I could just buy trucks and have fun. So this is how I have everything set as of right now. We've got the realistic graphics mod sitting right there on top, on the very, very top. We got the Coast to Coast 2.6. That is second. And then there's the T660 we used today. I'm using the oversized, overweight trailers. Haven't been able to pick one up yet. We've seen them out there. The AI have been carrying them around. That is the Do Light Cascadia 2018 we did last time. That's the Mac, the Pinnacle, or other people call it something else. It doesn't really matter. It's a Mac Pinnacle. And then that is the dashboard for it. That's the interior exterior reworks that came with all of this. Mac MP8 engine sounds. There it is again there. I used the Real Company Logo 3D mod. Then this is the traffic mod I've been using, the Real Traffic Density and Ratio 133.A. That's the Google Maps navigation night version I use, except for when I have coast to coast, it doesn't work. We used the Freightliner Century, the International 9400i. You can always just look those up, Google them. Very simple to find. They're on atsmods.lt. Volvo VNL, VNR by all that. We've used those before. I have the real livery for the Antonov at Albuquerque. Haven't been able to pick it up yet, so we haven't seen it. These are just some skins that I had. Sounds for the truck traffic pack for things like that. Big Frosty's realistic company trailers ownership. Improved photo mode. Longer yellow lights. That's the Mac MP8 engine sounds for the Anthem. There's the Mac Anthem Dash. That's the 389 long sleeper that we've used. Estes skin. So on and so forth. There's JDM's Kenworth C500. The Big T Britax LED beacons pack. That's how we get those cool light bars and stuff. SISL Mega Pack. That gets you like little trinkets like Coca-Cola, Hula Girl, things like that. Pizza, you name it. You can throw them inside the interior. No Boundaries. Real Tires mod. Trailers Edition. Icons. That's how I get rid of those flashing things and we get the lines on the ground. It's just called Icons! Sounds for a classic AI Traffic Pack. AI Traffic Pack by Jazzy Cat. Classic AI Traffic Pack by Jazzy Cat. That's the Viper 38963. That is a fix that was for this version of the Viper 2.2.2, which I don't think I need it anymore. I can't remember exactly what this mod is. I really don't know. But that's what I am running in my game. Maybe there's something in there that's causing issues, but I can tell you this. Before I installed the Coast to Coast map, I didn't have any of those. I got rid of those stutters a long time ago, so I'm pretty positive it is the Coast to Coast map as of right now. Well, folks, that's going to do it. Enjoy the rest of the week. Take care.